I just okay, whatever. You ready, sir?
I'm always ready.
You want to start it? You want to start off this time?
Alright, bet.
All right, go for it.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Hello, my name is Saul, aka Spoordy. This is episode 3 of Patting the Runtime, PTR. Here on your screen, you see this beautiful uh, glistening boy, Alonso Jr., whatever, doesn't matter.
It is I.
Um, Today we do have a couple topics you want to talk about. You did have something you wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah, of course. I have a lot of stuff to talk about
I
today.
don't know what this is news to me, so I don't like where I'm going along with the viewers basically. Like he hasn't told me anything.
Yeah, true.
Uh,
Um,
we can start.
so welcome again. It's me, Junior, your host, and Sporty, our co-host on the other side. We'll eventually show him on camera when he gets one, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. So yeah, this is it's news to you, right? But
Hmm.
it's not news to the people who watch my streams. For the past like few days.
Well, you're
Um,
saying I don't want your streams? Okay. Nice.
I mentioned that I think yesterday and on Monday. Um, Basically, I haven't really had that much practice like driving and stuff like that.
Oh.
In terms of hours, I've had less than a day of practicing, right? I've only
Hmm.
practiced for usually it's like 2 hours per every other week that I go, and I just started like a few weeks ago, and
Okay.
I kind of got the hang of it already. Like I'm set. I was like in the streets already. Like I was driving. This is actually like horrible to say on live because it's illegal, right? Because I don't have my permit or anything yet. Um, but yeah, like I was driving and everything, and I felt super confident. And I'm actually gonna go to the DMV next week, and then we're gonna
Oh.
hopefully get the permit by passing the test. So that's like super good news coming out
Dang.
from my
So
side.
you're already driving on the streets?
Yeah, I was driving on the
Where
streets and
did you
everything.
practice? Like an empty parking lot or something, or
So
street?
I first started. There's like these factories um near my school. So we actually like went all the way to like where the school is, and there's like just these empty streets. Granted, they sometimes they have people on there and stuff, you know. So
Mm.
um we do go there, but I've been practicing over there most of the time, and then I was also practicing parking. And dude, parking was like at least what I found to be like the hardest part. But I ended up getting it the second time that I started like parking, like the second day that I went to go. So, yeah, I'm super fucking hyped. And then hopefully once we get that permit, we'll take the driver's test and then we'll actually get the license. I'm super hyped for it, dude. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So did you like actually like drive to the school, or like your sister took you there, and then like are you to the point where you can drive back now, or?
Yeah, no. So we she drove me to over there in those streets, right? Because she wasn't expecting me to do as well as I did this day because this was on Sunday, right?
Mm.
Um, and she wasn't expecting me to like do that well. And then we were out for like around 2 hours, and then I drove us back home.
Oh,
And
okay.
that actually felt like super cool. Like
That feeling.
yeah, that feeling was so
So
good.
when are you gonna go to the DMV?
I'm gonna go next week, since I still gotta like practice up on the like the written test or whatever. I don't want to go in there and fail it. Um, so I want to try to pass it on my first try, and then if I pass it on my first try, then I'm gonna be set. To get that permit. I'm super hyped for it though. Once I get that, oh my god, you're gonna be driving everywhere. I might actually go and work with you if you're still working over there.
Sheesh.
Sheesh, I
But like,
got you, dude.
I honestly I think it's kind of dumb how you. I mean, it's not really, but like, to get your permit and then you have to get your ID
Mm.
or your license. I mean,
License, yeah, your license.
I think it's kind of dumb. I mean, it makes sense if you're like under 18 and all that, you need a
Yeah,
permit. But after you hit that, it's I don't know.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think the permit is just to help you practice like legally, you know? Because I've been doing it
Oh
illegally,
yeah.
right? So I'm pretty sure it's just to like help you practice and stuff without like getting into trouble.
I mean, but most like cops don't really like care.
Well, yeah,
They're
probably.
like, oh, they're like,
I
oh,
I
I'm
haven't
just
been caught
teaching them.
yet.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, I'm just teaching them how to drive, and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, just drive safe. They don't
Uh-huh.
really care. But,
Yeah. But dude,
so that's your good news.
yeah, it's like my main good news for today. Like I'm like, ah, it just felt so good because it took me like the first few times I got so frustrated with myself because I just couldn't get it. Like I messed up on the turns or something. I slowed down maybe like too early, or maybe I slowed down too fast. Um, but yeah, on Sunday I felt like super good about it, and I'm super hyped to take that test, and yeah, make moves off of that. Um, I think that was like my main good news. Everything else is kind of like just questions or like just other stuff. So what do you got on your end?
So, okay, so this came up to me. Uh,
Hello? I think he died again. I think he's dead.
my thing is dying again, bro. With my Discord, dude.
Dude, we gotta try to do these episodes live next time.
Dude,
Oh
okay.
my god.
I don't know what's wrong with it. I keep on like randomly cutting out. But do
You're
you know
good,
what
you're
the speed of light is?
good.
Or like the number?
I don't know the number of the speed of light now.
Okay. So the number of the speed of light is, I'm gonna just say the number, okay?
Yeah, go for it.
299,792 and then 458. It
458.
goes on infinitely,
Yeah.
right? Um, I don't think this is a crazy coincidence. Honestly, I truly believe this is affected by an outside source, right? If you
Okay.
look up the coordinates of the Great Pyramid of Giza, what do you get?
Great Pyramid of Giza coordinates.
Coordinates. What do you get?
My guess is that they're the same as the speed of light.
You get
Oh
two
my god,
nine
they.
nine seven nine two.
Wait,
That that's not a coincidence.
it isn't. But I feel
Bro,
like the number's different. Tad
no,
bit.
yeah, the number, the east, obviously, right? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
perfectly, but I don't think, because
He's dead again. Dude, I'm telling you, we ought to do these fucking episodes live. Oh my god. We gotta like fucking do this at some point. Hopefully once I actually get that license going. Yo.
my thing is dying. I don't know what's
Yeah,
wrong.
I don't know what's up with it.
It's only when
We might have to do
when
it
I
through
call with
Skype,
you.
honestly.
It's only with you when I talk with you. When I'm like with Fred,
Oh?
everyone else, it's fine. It's weird.
Are you saying that I'm DDoSing you?
I
Is that
think
what's
you are.
happening?
We can go to the other server, the creator one.
Oh, true. You want to try that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real quick, real quick.
Yeah, for sure. Which one? There we
Okay.
go.
All
Okay.
right. For this,
Hopefully this works.
sorry for this, guys. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
But
he's filming on his end.
I don't know if you've seen how people say how aliens of helped basically build the Great Pyramids of Giza,
That
and
aliens have built the pyramid, or that they
helped.
helped?
Yeah,
Okay.
because some people say like, oh, there's not really like physically possible like, how these like Egyptian slaves and all this stuff
Uh-huh.
built these massive structures, right? And like honestly, to a certain extent, I believe that.
That the
Like,
aliens actually helped.
yeah, like you're gonna tell me that they didn't?
I'm not gonna tell you
Like,
that they didn't because I didn't know. I mean, I don't know.
because like
um.
that's one big crazy coincidence that the speed of light's the same as the coordinates for the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Mm,
So like I'm just saying that is not a coincidence. There's other crazy stuff, coincidence and stuff like that, but that's just like this type of stuff is just too much to process. Not necessarily this stuff, but like all these crazy coincidence stuff.
I guess. I personally believe that there is aliens, right? Like, I don't believe
Same,
that there isn't, right? I don't
same.
know if there's any proof showing that they existed here, like at some point, or like they came here at some point. I'm not sure because I haven't like really taken a look at that. But that is a bit of a coincidence. That's pretty
Yeah.
insane. 7-9. That's
Oh,
really fucking.
on this topic, this reminds of like space and speed of light.
Ooh,
Did
okay.
you see the NASA thing?
Oh,
How
like
the rover
didn't it
landed
land
on
like on
Mars?
Mars or something? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's like a camera or photos, and then there's also apparently it had a microphone on it, so you can hear what Mars sounds like.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard it myself, but
I think I can get the audio here.
you could probably just search up Mars sound. I don't know.
Perseverance rover.
We are starting to straighten up
Perseverance
the fly
rover, yeah.
right maneuver.
I'm just saying that's crazy. I mean,
Has confirmed that the parachute has
we
deployed
went to
and
the
we're seeing
moon,
significant deceleration
and then we sent out
in velocity.
satellites
Our current velocity
deep into
is
space,
450
and now we're on
meters per
Mars.
second at an altitude
Well,
of
One
10
step
kilometers.
I
closer.
feel like we had already been on Mars, no? Don't we have a
Yeah,
fucking rover
we
on
had a
Mars now?
rover.
Shield,
Yeah.
we're
But
currently
I don't know what its
30
purpose
degrees
was.
accordion, which means we are conducting
It's
a
the one
flight
that sang
in
happy birthday to itself every year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that one.
But this one, I think this one's more of like collecting like proper data and stuff like that. Because I
That's
think the other
awesome.
rover was just like collecting data like around the environment,
Yeah,
like the soil and all that stuff and the rocks. But I think this one's more like advanced. I don't
yeah.
necessarily know like the specifics about each rover, but
It
that's
says it's
would be
its
my
first of
assumption.
its kind. It's gonna seek signs of ancient life and correct rock and soil samples.
Yeah. And apparently the satellite that's orbiting that took a picture of Mars, apparently there's a spot on Mars where it's like a spherical shape, like a spherical building.
A spherical building?
Yeah, it literally it looks like a building. Like it's literally like a sphere and it's a building.
What the
And
hell?
I don't think no one has anything on Mars besides the rovers, but this is nuts.
Oh, hold on. I think I just found the picture you're talking about.
Did you
Of the
find
Martian surface. I'm pretty sure this is what you're talking about now.
the Martian servers, huh?
I don't know. This looks pretty sus. It's
So
pretty
you're looking
weird.
at the building?
Yeah.
Oh, I got an ad. Unlucky.
I don't know, dude. That's a little weird. I think I can kind of agree with like the conspiracy theory. Um, I don't know. Apparently Danny saw the rover getting built. That's awesome. Um, I think I can believe like some conspiracy theories. Like there's some like that are super stupid, like the flat Earth theory or whatever.
Oh, that one's
Those
dumb.
are
Yeah.
those are just stupid. They have no in my opinion they have no backing to them. So
Yeah.
if they have no backing to them or some sort of proof, I'm just not gonna believe it. But stuff like with the aliens and stuff, sure, like some of it's really just skepticism and stuff like that. But universe is way too big to not have stuff like that out in the world
Yeah.
or in
Crazy
the universe, whatever.
coincidences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, don't you ever just, I don't know if you ever have these moments, right, where you just like think of life in general.
Yes.
And I just randomly be laying in bed trying to fall asleep. And I'm like, isn't it crazy how over billions of years we turned from like one big molten rock to now there's life and we're here and we're breathing and we're building and all
Did
this
you know
shit.
what's crazy? I literally saw a video on Instagram that said that exact same thing. I think it was like Madison Beer was on something with like David Dobrik or something like that. And she mentioned that at some point. That's like super fucking crazy. But yeah.
That's another what the fuck
Wait, what?
Bro, I'm just saying, you literally just saw that and I'm talking about it right now.
That's kind of crazy.
Bro, this ain't a coincidence.
It ain't.
But like there's so much stuff like it's nuts. Like it just kind of sometimes it makes me like just like wonder, like I'm like, damn, bro, like I'm really here.
Yeah.
Like,
Usually
like,
when I
no,
have those
you-
moments,
you forget.
yeah. Wait, what do you mean you forget?
Like you forget like you're actually like here, you're in the golden zone, right? There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
sun, you're orbiting, there's universe,
Like there's that there's
everything
you're in the right fucking place to live like life. Like it's
right
crazy.
place at the right time.
Yes. Like it's crazy.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like, people forget about that, but when you think about it, it just kind of, messes with you a little
I
bit.
feel like when you the reason why I don't like thinking about those moments, even when they do happen, like I don't like thinking about it because then it like brings me to like this existentialist like point of view at least.
Yeah.
So when I think about it, I start like, yo, I'm really here right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Dude, I get those all the time.
Oh, dude, it's kind of scary sometimes too.
It's
Like
scary.
if you start comparing yourself to like the stuff like in the real world or whatever, like how
Yeah.
small you are compared to others, or like compared to like other things, like it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen those videos on YouTube where they compare sizes to our sun to other like stars we found, and like we're literally just like a little pebble compared to those massive stars, and it's
Yeah.
like they're billions of light years away, right? Nowhere near us, but it still freaks me out.
Yeah, dude, it does.
And then the fact that at some point the sun's gonna die out. I mean, we're not gonna be there for it, but it's still scary to
Hopefully
think
not.
about.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely it is. I hate those videos though. Like they really just put into perspective like how small you are.
How small they make you feel so like
Yeah.
inferior and small. It's nuts.
And you know how people say like, oh, I want to like leave my mark on the world, dude. Like there's so
yeah.
many. It's gonna be so fucking hard to do it. Cause then it's not only like in this generation, of course, it's gonna move on to like the next generations of stuff.
Thousands of generations exactly. But
It's gotta be like a big historic moment. We gotta cause like a war in order for it to go down in fucking history or something.
to World War Three. You remember World War Three? How it was
Oh
supposed
my
to
God.
start? Oh my
It
god.
it was rough. It was a really rough start to the year actually, but we got through it, I
Yeah.
guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's, dude, I'm just like thinking about the stuff. How like literally like we're small compared to the planet, compared to the sun. Blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
But then there's stuff that is smaller than us.
Yeah.
Like everything's so like infinite and so like infinitely small, infinitely big, right? It goes both ways of the spectrum, and it's just nuts to just try to understand that
I
information in
don't.
your
And also the thing is, like sometimes sure we like tend to understand it. Like we get the like the gist of it. Like oh we're like small compared to everything. Like there's bigger things out there in the world. But I
yeah
don't think our brains are capable of understanding like how big of an effect that is. Like how actually small we are. Like sure we're like oh we're small. We're like compared to this we're not really that much. But like it's crazy because we're really not that much.
yeah
But I don't know. Our brains just can't understand it because we only know like some
yeah
stuff.
yeah. We're really not that much, but like, you know
Yeah.
we're basically like programmed to believe we're all lit, right?
Yeah.
But we're truly just nothing. Like we're just, I mean, obviously, you know, we live on this planet and all this stuff. But like, if you compare our size to like wolves are massive, by the way. I just want to bring that up.
Wolves?
Wolves, yeah. Like if you compare us to wolves are fucking massive. You look at them on video and you're like, oh, they look like just like dogs.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
no,
how I
those
think of
dudes
them.
are massive. Yeah, you look at a wolf and you're like, oh, they're just tiny and they're just like dogs. No, no, no. Those dudes are massive, bro. They're probably like 6 feet, probably like 7 feet,
Dude,
honestly. I don't even know.
not gonna lie, my own dog, you know, he's a fucking small chihuahua, whatever, right?
Go on.
He's desensitized me to thinking that all other dogs, their bites don't hurt. So I tend to approach dogs out in public with like my hand, like thinking, oh, it's not gonna hurt. They're like Chico bites. But like
Like,
one of these days,
yeah.
it's gonna happen that they're just gonna fucking rip my hand off or something. Oh my god. I need to get away from Chico and start like I need to like get like a really good bite in order for me to like deal with that. Also, speaking of bites, like all last week I was like more like are you ever like in those moments where you're like morbidly curious? Like I don't know if this is legal to talk about or I don't know if this is right to talk about TOS. Um but you know there's like videos of like people dying or whatever or like executions and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So there was like 2 years ago when I was like really morbidly curious. Someone posted a link of it in like a Discord chat that I was in, and I just watched it. And then there were other recommended videos on there of that same thing, and I just couldn't stop watching it. But it wasn't because I was enjoying it. I was just so morbidly curious. Like it made me feel like super weird.
Yeah,
I hated seeing it. I was squeamish as fuck. Yet I still couldn't stop watching it.
yeah. I
So
get you.
all last week I was watching like a shark attack videos of
Shark
like I was watching shark attack videos of like people just getting like attacked by sharks and shit. And there was like this video where this chick got her like leg just completely ripped off from like
Oh my
the
god.
thigh from like where the thigh is right here, all the
She
way
got
down. Like
chunk.
she just got chunked.
She
Like,
got
chunked.
I think there's a name for it. I think it's called like Call of the Void or something like that.
Call of the Void.
Yeah, I don't something like that. I think it's like you ever get that feeling where you're sitting in the street and you have this thought of just walking into the street and then getting hit by a car. Like
Oh,
just I
what
don't know.
the
If you-
fuck?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called something along those lines. Call
Oh,
of
the
the
call
Void.
is
I
also
think
known as a high place phenomenon since people often feel it when standing somewhere high up. You could also experience this type of impulse when doing
Exactly.
other things that involve a high risk of danger.
yeah, it just comes to your thought like you want to put yourself in physical danger. Like you just randomly like think of it.
Yeah.
It's like you're being drawn into it, and then you just like snap back into back into reality. You're like, oh shit, you know. I think that's like when
Dude, I
people
think
get-
those thoughts
get
are
those
fucking
feelings.
scary as shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's kind of like tunnel vision stuff like that. No,
yeah, sort of.
like wait, tunnel vision. If I'm not mistaken, that's like you know, let's say you're like in a car, right, and then you like don't realize that you're actually driving.
Yeah, and you're just going straight.
Yeah, tunnel vision.
You
That's
just,
what
like
it is.
blank out basically.
Yeah, like dude, I think like that's just actually like super scary to have. Like that's a
Yeah.
really super scary like thought process to have on like your whole brain because then you could actually cause danger to yourself if not you then others. It's really like super. That's scary.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shit that's nuts and so many like phenomenons and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Like you can't control it, but like you know, like that thing where you're watching all these like Shark Attack videos and all that stuff. I think
Yeah.
it's not necessarily exactly Call of the Void type of thing, but it's something along those lines. Where
Yeah.
like your brain, like you know, like one part of your brain's like, why are you watching this? This shit's disgusting. I don't want to watch this. And your other half is like, bro, it's that good. And I think that's like sort of what Call of the Void is.
Yeah.
Like you're like you look at the traffic, you know, cars passing by. You're like, what if I just step out and get hit? And then your other side of your brain's like, dude, what are you on about? Stupid. You know. Like,
Yeah,
I
dude.
think that's like I don't know.
What if?
It's
Wait,
weird.
wait. think about this. What if our brains are actually trying to kill us constantly because of how much work we put into them, and then we're
Oh my
always
God.
fighting that? So what if Call of the Void is how we actually like how our brains actually making us think, but
How-
we're just fighting it?
How they actually function?
How they
Our
have, yeah.
brain-
Think
or
about
like
that.
we're naturally suicidal, I guess you could
Yeah, we're
put it.
naturally suicidal because of how much
Yeah, that
stress and
makes
work we put on
sense.
our heads. Think about it.
Yeah, I don't know if
That's
you've heard that
crazy.
thing where apparently people with like a disabilities and stuff like that see the world how it truly is.
I think I've heard of that. I think I've
Yeah.
heard blind people saying or doing that.
Like people with autism see how the world how it truly is. That's why they act differently than, I guess,
Okay,
others.
as much as I can kind of agree with that, I kind of disagree with that a lot. Like I feel I don't know. It's cuz we kind of think that they're special in a way, in which case they are, but maybe not in like the best way or whatever cuz
Hmm.
you know, that's like really it's not that great of a thing to have or whatever.
Yeah.
Um but I personally don't think that they see it like how it truly is or whatever.
I mean, you never
Yeah,
know.
it's the same. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But dude, that whole thing is like it's very scary to think about. I have tunnel vision a lot. Like it doesn't even like when it's like it hasn't happened while driving yet, thank God, cuz actually no, I think it might have happened once, but it wasn't like to an insane thing. I just lose like I start thinking about other stuff, and then
Yeah.
I just forget about what's happening in the moment.
But I think when you're driving though, and you tunnel vision, I think at that point your autopilot just kicks in.
Yeah.
If you've been
No.
driving for a while, obviously,
Yeah, of course.
you have that experience.
Like that happens like so often like if it's like a routine thing, you're used to it. You're used to doing like constantly the same way exactly. So
Yeah.
your body's just that's how the job was. I have to keep bringing it back to like the whole UPS thing because that's exactly how
Yeah.
it was. Actually speaking about that though, like I just got like along with like the like a whole driving thing, I just got like a really like good impulse to start fucking working again. I don't know what it was, but I just want to work again. Like I just want to stress myself out. I want to
Work
work.
with me. Hey, if you come, if
I
I refer
might.
you, if I refer you and you actually like pass, it's not that hard to pass, dude. It's
Yeah.
really easy.
What do I need? Do I need to take a
you-
test?
Yeah, it's like a little test. It's just a certification test, so you can
Oh, I
handle
see.
food. It's
Yeah.
really easy. We both get $200, dude.
$200
money.
for free?
Easy. But like, going back on the driving thing, like I know if you ask like your sister or your mom or your dad or whatever,
My
right? Like I know.
dad and sister are the ones that drive right now.
Oh,
My
your mom
wants to
doesn't
learn.
drive.
Yeah, my mom wants to learn, but yeah.
Well, I bet you if you ask them, there's a point where they blank out and there's a part of the road where they don't remember they crossed. I don't know if that
Wait,
makes
what?
sense.
Say that again.
So they're driving, right? And they say you're on one side of the road, and then there's another, or you go down a block, right?
Yeah.
And you're driving, but then they blank out, but they somehow manage to get there, right? Because of their autopilot, right? And they snap back in, but they don't remember actually driving there.
What the fuck?
you
Does
know,
that
you
happen to one
tunnel
of your
vision.
parents?
Yeah, I think it's happened to my brother.
Oh, what
Blame
the
his ass.
fuck?
Yeah, I've heard people telling all the
That
time.
sounds super weird.
Like they're like, dude, I think I've been there
I
in
could-
person too. My brother just like blanks out, and he just snaps back, and he's like, wait, what? He's like, how the fuck did I do that? And I was like, what are you talking about?
I could get it like if you're going like in a straight line or like in the freeway and you're just going like straight or whatever. Like I
Oh
could
yeah, 'cause
get
it's
that.
the same thing. You're just going a straight line, but yeah.
But like if you're going around like corners and shit, that's fucking scary. Without like
Oh, I don't
actually
know.
knowing.
I don't know about corners.
Oh,
Maybe.
well, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe your autopilot and secondhand nature and all that stuff
Yeah.
kicks in. But like in that scenario, yeah.
Never drive while sleepy. That's something good to always take into
Never
mind.
drive us. Yeah.
Actually, my dad, he goes into work like around like 3 p.m. my or PST whatever. And he gets home like super late, like when it's morning already, right? So, usually what he does when he's coming back from work, since he's like sleepy, like he just gets home and is like super right away, right?
Yeah.
But what he tells me is like in order for him to like not sleep or like not like knock out in like the middle of driving, he keeps the window open, so it's not like completely open, but it's like a little bit open, so he at least like has the wind like blowing on him. And I feel
Yeah.
like if you're driving at night, that's like a really good thing to have. I haven't drove at night, so I wouldn't really know, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could use the cold air to basically like wake you up.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
same like with cold water and stuff like that. Like I usually just like after working out and if I'm still going on with the rest of my day, I use cold water. If I'm working out then going to sleep, warm water. Easy. We take those.
Yeah, easy. I mean, when I try to go to sleep, I drink milk. So
Milk?
I'm one of those dudes. Yeah. I drink
Milk. Dude,
Yeah,
I love drinking milk. I've always loved drinking milk, right?
Dude,
But I don't think I've used it to
haven't.
sleep.
I use it, dude. I don't know. I'm weird. I haven't done. I need to try this,
You
but I
drink your
haven't
chalky
tried.
milk?
I've done chalky milk. Yes,
The chalky
that
milk
shit
pretty good.
smacks.
I haven't
Makes
ate it.
it
I mean, I've
really
drank it in a while, but yeah, it's pretty good.
I haven't tried this though, where people heat up their milk, warm milk, to go to sleep.
Oh, I've done
I
that, but
haven't
not to
tried that.
sleep.
I've never tried it, so I'm gonna try that definitely.
I only warm up my milk when I'm sick, dude. Cause like it, at least for me, it doesn't like taste good. Like it's pretty terrible.
This is horrible, but like I remember when I was younger and I was sick, and my mom, my mom was like, "Oh, you can't be drinking or eating anything cold because it'll make you more sick."
Yeah, that's what she always just telling me.
And I told my mom, I remember, dude, I don't remember how old I was. I told her, I was like, "Oh, I want some cereal." She's like, "You want some cereal?" So she poured the milk and all that. She put the cereal and everything, and then she heated it up.
Wait,
Who
with the
heats
cereal?
up with the
With the-
what does that? He heated up the milk and the cereal.
With the cereal? That's
It was
disgusting.
soggy, warm. It was
Okay.
disgusting.
If it was okay, if the cereal, okay, look. So I've heated up the water.
It's not the fact
I
that
mean
it
the
was
water. I've heated the milk, right? It does get easy. It's easier to sog in that, right? And
Yeah.
I like soggy cereal, right?
Yeah.
But if the whole thing is like really warm, I don't like that. Like, what the fuck? That's super weird.
Yeah, it was warm and soggy. It was just like, ugh,
That's
I don't know.
disgusting.
Like it lost all its flavor. It literally tasted like, I don't even know how to explain it. It didn't even taste like cereal at that point. It just tasted like, I don't even know how to explain it, dude. It was disgusting.
Wait, Vicks is like the Vaporu thing, right?
Vaporu, oh yeah, isn't that
Yeah.
the
Usually I put that like on my neck, like if I have a sore throat or if my throat just hurts, I just put it on my neck. Or if I have like and this always works. I don't know if like that's like a good remedy for it or whatever, but I use a Vaporu and like I put it in my nose if I have like congestion there or something, and then I wake up in the morning and it's gone.
Yeah.
That shit's, it works like a fucking miracle, dude. Holy shit.
I know for a fact Danny's mom has done this, but it's mostly like Mexican household or like Latino household.
Yeah.
Have done this where they rub it on your chest, and then magically you can breathe.
Wait.
I don't know. Have you had that?
I've never done
Like-
that
like-
ever.
Like you have like trouble breathing, right? Because you're all
Okay.
congested and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And they rub Vaporub on your chest, and you can like, I don't know how the fuck
I
it works.
don't think I've ever put it on my chest.
Dude, no, you literally rub it on your chest, and it's cold and everything, but it works. Like you can breathe again. Like your sinuses get cleared up.
I'm
I don't
telling
know
you,
how it works.
I've never done that on my chest. I've only put it on my nose and I breathe in the morning. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
I don't. Apparently, it's supposed to go on your chest. Chest saying. I don't. I've never put it on my chest ever. I didn't put it. I don't put it on my nose. I put it like right here, like outside of it a little bit. I don't put it all the way inside. Jesus. Fucking.
Yeah. But like, and then I want to try one of those things where like those machines where you put it in your nostrils and water goes in and
Oh,
shoots it, comes
dude.
out the other end. I want to try that.
It looks disgusting, but it looks so like fucking.
It looks so satisfying.
Yes, it looks so satisfying.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, it just
wanna
clears
try
everything in there. That'd be so awesome. I had like, actually, I think I can bring it up for like for reference. But I have like this like when I was a child, when I was like a fucking baby, right? I have like this thing where you press it and it kind of like pulls air or like blows air, if you need it to.
Oh yeah.
And you put that in your nose or whatever. That shit worked as a child, and I know that I used it like when I was like 8 or something, and it still worked. That actually was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, staying on this, this topic of being sick and all that.
Yeah, go for it.
When I used to be sick, right, and I would
Yeah.
be vomiting and nauseous, my mom would, it was one of the most painful things I experienced. She would grab pieces of my back, like my skin, and she would
Wait.
like yank it. She would grab pieces like skin, like pieces of my back skin, yank it, and it cracked my back. Dude, that shit is magical.
Wait, what the fuck is your back doing?
Dude, no, wait, let me explain. Right? I'm nauseous, I'm throwing up, right? All this stuff, right? She would grab my back, she would pull it, and it would crack my back. She would do my whole back, dude. She yanked it, dude. Like, she probably could have pulled skin off of it. I'm telling you, it was probably one of the most painful things I experienced. But the thing about it, though, is it worked.
How
I think it's
does?
just I think it's just the fact that my brain was more concerned about the fact that I'm feeling pain than nauseous, so I just completely forgot that I was throwing up,
Wait,
and I wouldn't
actually,
throw up the whole day.
that could be a thing, but
It's like a distraction method.
I'm struggling to understand how your back cracks after pulling on it
I
on
don't.
the skin.
I don't know. You can ask Adrian.
Wait,
I remember.
Wait,
I
your mom did
remember
that to
when.
Adrian? Or did Adrian's mom
Yeah,
do to him?
because
Or your
like
mom?
yeah, how we used to live like one house
Yeah,
away
I
from
guess
each
like
other.
yeah.
So his grandma, I'd be at his house, and then he's sick, and my grandma would be like, "Oh, can you call your mom? Tell me sick, right?" And my mom should come, and then
Are you
I
being
remember she did it
abused?
to Adrian, and dude, I'm telling you, if you tell Adrian how that shit felt, dude, we were in tears.
Dude,
It hurt, but it worked. Tell him it hurt. If you remind him of that, he's gonna say that shit hurt, but it worked.
oh my god. I think the closest thing I've ever had to that was like cupping. You know what cupping is?
Oh yeah, is
Like when they,
the fire? Then
yeah,
yeah.
and you do feel like a little bit of pain in it, but it's pretty good. It feels pretty good at the end of it. But I've
Wait,
never had
you
my
did
back crack.
you did homemade cupping, or you went to like a one of
Um,
those places?
I went because we don't have like a personal chiropractor, but there is like a chiropractor, that we usually go to. Um,
Hey, what's his number? I need it.
and
I need to cut that.
dude,
I'm
I
not
need
back.
I need to go back over there because staying on the chair for like most of the days. Oh my god, it's
My
stressful.
posture's messed up.
My posture
need to
is
fix
messed
it.
up too. Yeah. But yeah, he's done the cupping thing, and I feel pretty good. I felt pretty good at the end of it. Granted. Actually, I don't know if chiropractors like really work though. I know they work
Chiropractor's temporary stuff. like
temporary stuff.
Yeah, relief.
That's
Temporary
probably what
relief.
it is then, because I've only had it like for like I've only like felt it as temporary relief, but I end up having to go back at some point, and I don't know
mean,
if they
then
did that for money or if that's how it like the whole like thing is.
I mean, unless it's like like Jurassic, like I don't
Yeah.
know, you pull the disc or something,
Mhm.
something like that. Then obviously it's more permanent. But just like random back pain and stuff like that, and they pop you, it's just more temporary. It's gonna come back naturally.
It's
But
like a
yeah.
reset of your bones. Okay, that makes sense. I remember the first time that I ever went to a chiropractor. It was when I was like super young. It was just someone's birthday party. But you know those jumpers that like you have to like there's like places to climb or whatever. Like there's like a ladder or whatever.
Oh, the water slides ones.
Yeah. No, it
Yeah, I
wasn't. I think it had a water slide. I might be wrong, but yeah, I was
You climb it, yeah.
I was climbing in one of the ladders, and then there was a kid on top who was gonna climb down, but instead of climbing down, he jumped on me. I fell back, and like, the part of my back like cracked. It was like the worst thing ever. And then like I just started crying because the pain was like so much. It felt like I broke my back at some point. But
Damn.
I then went to the chiropractor or whatever, and they just said like, oh yeah, you definitely fucked your back. Like you have to like we have to like reposition you or whatever. And it worked. Like, but I still have back problems to this day. I know Danny has back problems too, but I think his is like more like yeah, he's actually gone to the doctor for it. I haven't gone to the doctor for it. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got back problems.
True. Well, some people are like.
I don't know if
chilling.
you've ever done a chilena.
I've
You know,
tried.
Chilena?
I
I
failed
don't know if you
miserably.
But on that thing where where you just said where you fell and the kid fell on you and you cracked your back. There was a time where I did a chilena and
Also,
I
for
landed-
reference, people who are watching this on VOD or the stream,
chilena,
this is
yeah.
the chilena right here.
It's
where
like
you
a
come,
backwards.
Yeah, it's
kick,
kind of like a backflip, like a mid
Yeah.
backflip, and then you just kind of like
Yeah. So I did that, and you're supposed to. I don't. What are you? I think you're supposed to land on your ass or like your shoulder or something like that. I don't really remember, but like a stupid dum dum, I landed flat on my back.
flat
This is
on
the
your
fir-
back.
I've done it once in my life, and I've never tried it again because I'm honestly like I'm scarred. Right. I landed flat on my back, and I knocked my own air out of myself.
Oh my god.
And I don't know if you've had that. Have you experienced
Dude.
that?
I've experienced it. I'll go to it after you tell your story. Go.
Dude, the amount of panic that sets into you is crazy. You can't breathe. You're trying to breathe, but you can't. And honestly, at that point in life, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, I can't
thought you
breathe.
were gonna
I thought I was gonna die. Dude, I was like, what, 8 or something?
Oh my god.
Like, dude, like, getting your air. I mean, it's happened to me, I think, twice where I've gotten my air knocked out.
Yeah.
It is one for myself, and then the other one, I think what happened? I think I tripped and fell, and then I landed on my stomach, which kind of like sent the
Ooh.
air up.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't breathe. But my mom was there, so she was able to help.
Mhm.
But on the other occasion, I was by
Wait,
myself.
what was she
dude.
telling
I
you?
was
What was
freaking
she
hot.
telling you to help you?
Bro, she's like, relájate, relájate. And I'm here, I'm trying to breathe and I can't, dude. It was,
Friendly.
it was in front of my elementary school too, so everyone
my
was just staring. But I didn't give a fuck, bro. I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to live. I didn't care.
Dude, so it's crazy because like the time that I got my air knocked out, at least the one that I remember, it was also from soccer. I loved playing goalie back then, right? Because I had the long arms for it. Like I have a really insane wingspan. If you guys don't know. Also, I got to talk about how I'm built, but I'll talk about that after the story.
Build.
Yeah, I am built different, but there's more to it. So I used to play goalie, right? And then I think I went out to like kick the ball, but instead they got to it first and they kicked it, but they kicked it like super hard, and then they just kicked it like straight into my stomach, and I just fell back, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, like I was like, holy shit, like what the fuck just happened? Like I felt like my head was just going like I felt like I was dizzy as shit. Oh my god.
You know, that happened to me once, but not necessarily like that extent where you felt dizzy and you
Yeah.
started, going all crazy. But a couple years ago, I think it was like 2, 3 years ago, freshman year. My brother plays in is like one of those like little indoor soccer places where they have like they just play for
I
fun.
remember going
basically.
there. Yeah.
I told him I was like, oh, can I go? I want to try. Right, this is with like Fred and Bruce and all them, right?
Oh yeah.
And we went, and it's like these like full grown ups. Like I'm talking about these dudes like 25, big built. Right.
Yeah.
And I'm over here, freshman year, dude. I'm what? I don't fucking like 5'6", 5'7" at the best, dude. I'm
Wait,
tiny.
when?
Freshman year.
Fresh 5'6", 5'7". That sounds
I
about
was-
right.
yeah,
No, that sounds about
5'6".
right. That sounds about right. Yeah.
I wasn't that tall.
Yeah.
And oh, dude, I fucking hated it, low key. Because I didn't hate the fact that I was playing. It was just the fact that like these motherfuckers had no mercy, dude. When they kicked the ball and I had to block
Wait,
it, dude.
wait, you were playing goalie?
No. I was basically like defending.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like these dudes, they would shoot the ball. They don't give a fuck. They're trying to score, right? They shoot that shit hard out, boom. And I remember once that shit, like he shot, and I couldn't react fast enough, and that shit went straight to my stomach.
Oh, dude.
And like, these dudes have cannons on their feet.
I've gotten a shot in the nuts before. That hurts. In my opinion, it would be worse than like actually like losing my breath or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that hurts so much. But that was back in like 4th grade or something. Like that was way longer ago. I can't remember the feeling, but I remember the feeling of how it like.
Just the fact that you get hit in the nuts is a game
Yeah.
over.
Oh god, dude. It hurts.
That shit is oh my god. Because like depending on how hard you get hit, but most of the time you get hit, you get that initial pain,
Yeah.
and then you get that pain to your abdomen, or it starts like crawling out. How does that happen to you?
What do you mean?
Like you get kicked in the nuts, and then like oh my nuts, right? They hurt.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then- And then like the pain starts like worsening, like it starts scaling up, and then it goes to your stomach. So then now your stomach hurts.
Yeah.
Like, does that make sense?
No, I get you. Like it feels like your abdomen, like the bottom part of your stomach at least hurts, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
because
yes,
it goes up like there. I don't know. And then there's like a lot of like women that, like say, oh, like you say that this is like the worst pain or whatever. They talk about like
Yeah.
like at giving birth or whatever. I've seen people say that getting hit in the nuts is worse than going through birth, but again, they're probably different experiences for different people.
Honestly,
wouldn't know.
I think giving birth is far worse.
Is it?
Just the
Do you
fact-
actually think so?
I believe, yeah. Just the fact that it's a full fucking grown baby, a watermelon coming out of the fucking lemon. That shit's tearing and everything. I just think that. I don't know.
Did you just say a watermelon coming out of a melon?
Yeah, I think that's what people describe it as.
I've never heard anyone describe it as that.
It's
A
like
watermelon coming out
it's
of
like
a
it's like a bigger object forcing itself out of
Oh,
a
That's not what I meant.
smaller object, basically, and like obviously it's not gonna come out smoothly, right? There's gonna
Well,
be
no,
some
of
like
course
tearing
not.
and stuff like that. And
Did you die again? Yeah, he died, Miss Story. Oh my god. Yeah, but I personally believe that I like if I'm saying it out of my own experiences, I feel like giving birth is less painful than actually getting hit on the nuts. But that's just me. Oh, you're back. Hello.
Mhm.
Is a kick in the nuts? Yeah. Compared to getting kicked in the nuts, I think childbirth. Oh no, this is just someone's opinion. Never mind. We don't care about people.
I mean, yeah, all this stuff is completely subjective.
Yeah. No, it is definitely. Some people have like a lot more pain tolerance as well, so like that kind of like
Yeah.
takes play. I feel like.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna bring up the fact that someone did an experiment on a video how women have a higher pain tolerance than men. Where
Yeah,
they basically
that's
tested
exactly
it.
what I was gonna bring up. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they just have a lot of like more pain tolerance. But then I think there's like this thing where it's like physical tolerance and like emotional tolerance. In terms of emotional, I think women, or I think men have a more emotional tolerance than women. Um, but I think that's a thing that's like been passed down or something, like off of just like being a mother or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Women built different.
but the thing is, like, there's a lot of like men that are like super sensitive, or like they're not as like like that as well. Like, I'm not super sensitive, but I do tend to be sensitive when it comes to like certain subjects. I cry when there's a need to cry. I don't cry for everything, like some people are.
Yeah.
Some
I
people do it.
you know
So.
I think it's dumb on the topic of like men crying. I think
Yeah.
it's dumb. Like, oh, if you're a man and you cry, you're a little bitch. That's
Yeah.
fucking dumbass shit, bro.
Dude, it's stupid. Like,
It's dumb, bro. Like everyone got feelings, bro. Sometimes you
True.
gotta let them out.
True,
And
true,
they're like,
true,
oh,
true,
if you
true.
cry, you're just a little bitch ass man. Shut your dumb ass up. So like if you need to
dumbass up.
if you need to cry, bro, then cry.
Yeah.
Like I like I and, like I'm gonna be honest, right? When I was younger
Yeah.
and I used to see people cry, I low key make fun of them. I'm like, hey, little baby crying. But I think that's like most kids, right?
Yeah.
But I've grown to the
Well,
point.
okay,
So
maybe
now
you
like
just
I
had
understand.
maybe you just had no feelings, but definitely when I saw another person crying, I felt bad. I don't know about you.
No, I was like, hey, little baby crying.
Unless no, like you, dude. So have I told you that I was a bully, like in intermediate and in elementary?
No, actually, probably.
I was a bully, but the reason why I was a bully most of the time was because I got bullied. At least in middle school, that was the reason why. So even when I made people cry, like I wasn't like I hadn't. It's not that I didn't have any emotions. Like I definitely felt bad if I saw the other person crying. Like it made me feel bad. But some part of me was like, "Ha, get fucked, idiot! Now you're crying in front of everyone. Get punked on, bitch," or something like that.
Yeah, it's just like I get you.
Yeah. Also, apparently, I was talking to Dwight about this, like how, or there was like a clip, like in one of the past streams that he looked back on, and he said, "Dude, wait, you were a bully? You're gonna get canceled for this later on in your life." I'm like, "Fuck, what if I do?" Like, if I actually get canceled for it, that's gonna be terrible. But I did it because I was bullied myself, and I personally felt like, at least I feel like this is like an occasion with like most bullies. I wouldn't know, right? Because, or I mean, I'm one of the people, but of course everyone else's thing could be differently. Like the way that I see it, most bullies are bullied because there are other bullies who bullied them, and now they gotta pass that stress off to someone else, and they do that through like bullying and stuff.
Yeah, it's like that built up emotions.
Yeah,
That
that's how mine was at first, because I used to get bullied in like middle school. Crazy enough, it was by the same people who ended up being my friends later on in life. Crazy, right? How those things just switch.
Call out name.
Call a name? I could call out a few. Like, I don't matter.
I mean, still friends with them now, or
Yeah, no, I'm still like all right with them. Jason, Miguel, you know them by the way. Jason, Miguel.
bro? What do you mean you're okay with them, bro? You guys were fucking like you guys will hold each other's peepees at a certain point. What are you talking about? Bro, what you,
Hold each other's peepees. What are you talking about? Don't say that.
bro, you guys were fucking close, bro.
No, yeah, we were really close. Me and Jason got like super close in high school. And then,
Yeah. And then Miguel too, because he was like friends with Jason.
Yeah. We didn't hold each other's peepees, by the way. Just saying. But yeah, we got super close at the end. But they used to bully me a lot in middle school. But yeah, it was. We ended up being pretty good, alright. Looking back on it now, like there's a lot of stuff that like I'm super ashamed of, or not like super ashamed of, but I'm like I don't know why I did it. Like I really feel it's just because the stress was like it's tensing up or whatever.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, let's bring up this like me being built different thing. So I'm actually, it's not that I'm built different, but I'm built weirdly, right? So Nathan actually, I don't know if you remember this, but this was senior year. He said that I'm built like SpongeBob, right?
What? For real?
You don't remember that?
Senior? Wait, when?
This was senior year, and he said this in stats class. I remember this like vividly, like the image by image.
Dude, probably I don't know.
So he said I was built like SpongeBob. You know? Okay, I'm gonna bring up a picture of SpongeBob for reference here.
For reference. If
Um,
you don't know what SpongeBob looks like, yeah.
yeah. Because,
If you don't know what SpongeBob looks like, you're probably Patrick.
oh my god, what the fuck is that? That's scary as fuck. Okay, basically you see this, right? I need a picture of his legs.
There's just SpongeBob legs.
SpongeBob legs.
Yeah.
SpongeBob feet pics. Oh my god, wait. Okay, this is a good one. I guess you can kind of see it here. So, you know how SpongeBob has like he's like body up here. And then
Yeah.
I guess I don't know why he said built like SpongeBob. That doesn't really make sense. But basically what I am, right? I have super long arms, right? But the thing is, I have a really short torso. Like here, let me actually.
You do.
I guess kind of, right? I guess I don't really know how that would like fit with SpongeBob though.
Wasn't that a joke at one point in water polo? Like, oh, this dude's like 80% legs.
Oh no, yeah. So look, like I have super short torso. It's like from here to here, right? Wait, here. It's like from here to here, right? And then I'm mostly just legs. Like I have really long legs. I don't. I'm not a square. I'm not a square with long limbs.
Yeah, I know that was a joke at one point in the water polo
they used
team,
to they used to say that I was 80% legs.
80% legs. And
Yeah.
I don't remember who brought it up, but he was like, "Oh, daddy long legs."
I call myself daddy long legs though. Fuck.
Someone else said it too. I don't
Yeah, I
remember.
think they ran with it.
I
Or
like
something.
Joseph or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But if you think about it, it's kind of perfect for swimming. You got long legs, long arms.
Yeah. No,
Doing
like
freestyle.
the thing is that's also like a main reason why I was a goalie. But this is why I kind of wanted to transition to being a goalie in water polo, but I never got the chance to.
Why weren't you goalie for JV, bro?
I think I was for a little bit, no?
Bro,
Oh no, wait, you were.
Yeah, for a little, I was,
Yeah.
but you probably did it for a couple games, bro. I don't
Yeah.
do shit.
Dude, it feels a lot more rougher. It's harder to be a goalie in the water, dude. Come on.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because you're keeping up, you're like treading or whatever, but then you're
Yeah.
actually blocking and shit. Dude, I remember, I think it was the last home game too, where I got kicked out twice, so I couldn't like if I got kicked out one more time, I was like out of the game forever. So instead, what they made me do was I was goalie for like the third quarter, and it was the worst thing ever. And there was like a point where the enemy team like did a backhand, and it hit me straight in the fucking face.
Jeez.
It's the worst thing ever, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, those are pretty good fucking times.
So what Danny's saying, I think everyone preferred to play field
Yeah,
because that
definitely.
shit's fun.
Dude. Wait, you know what's crazy? Like, what's James? He's the shortest person on like the whole
He's the
team,
goalie.
and he was the fucking goalie, dude. Oh my god, that was insane.
I think the perfect
Is that
person
what he
probably
looked
for
like?
goalie would probably have been someone like Alfredo. Honestly, he was kind of big.
Yeah, Alfredo was pretty big. Yeah, he could have been a pretty good goalie.
He could have been pretty good. Yeah. I mean, James was good, and the
Dude.
dude's like fucking like 5'4".
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, I don't know why Alfredo popped into my mind, right? Remember when we used to go into the?
Alfredo.
I was thinking about Alfredo. You remember when we went to go to the fitness room, and in like the summer or whatever?
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but the image popped into my brain again where Alfredo, you know how he does the squats, right? Like he goes all the way down.
Dude,
Like he
that shit's
actually
impressive.
drops it to the fucking floor.
Fucking ass to the floor, dude. That shit's impressive.
Dude, it is impressive. Like ass to grass, holy shit. But then I remember like at one point, it was like we were like maxing out, right? And he did the squat and he went down like super fast, but he couldn't come back up. And he was just stuck in the bottom. Oh my god. Dude, that was just hilarious.
I think the reason he couldn't come back up is because he went down too quickly.
Yeah, that's what
I
it was.
remember
But also
he
because the
dropped
weight was like
down-
super.
Yeah, it was heavy.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that he dropped down
Yeah.
super fast. His knee popped. I don't know if you heard it. You hear his knee
Wait,
crack,
he sleep popped?
and then he was stuck. He tried to come back up and he couldn't. But that shit was fucking. The main problem, I mean, it's because the weight was heavy, but the main problem is because he went down way too quickly.
Yeah, dude.
Like, he just did all that momentum just to stop.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude. I remember, dude, Danny was a beast in the gym.
Dude, there were a lot of people that were beasts in the fucking gym. Like I want to go back and just fucking pop off again.
Yeah, that shit was.
I
That shit
think
was fun.
I think that summer going into senior year was like the time where I was most fit because we got into
Yeah,
like the whole thing or
we're-
whatever. I lost a lot of weight. I'm like I
We
started
should have
building
been
muscle.
doing that shit a long time ago.
Yeah, it sucks that we just started that year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I remember how none of us could do a pull up.
Oh yeah, dude.
Only Jason.
Yeah, only Jason. I think like Miguel was like one of the other ones.
But
on
we
there,
never.
too.
But I mean, to be fair, we did it at the like near the beginning of our
Yeah.
training
Mhm.
era. So like we were all like weak, and I think the plan was to do it at the beginning and then do it at the end to see the progress we've done.
Yeah,
I think that's what was the point. But we never actually got to it.
I think basically what I did was I just hung.
Yeah,
I just hung. That's it.
Yeah.
So that's all I was doing really most of the time. And it was kind of working, I guess, for most of the time. Yeah, we did have shitty coaches. Finally, you agree to that. Oh my God, Danny, you never agreed to that when we were actually there.
Yeah, Danny.
He always said, "Hey, take a load off of the coaches." Like,
Yeah,
yo,
dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm not gonna say his name. He was ass.
wait, who?
the
Wait, the
coach.
new one?
Shaggy. No, Shaggy.
Oh,
I would just call him Shaggy. Yeah.
okay, yeah, we'll call him
easy.
Shaggy. Shaggy works.
Because that's actually what he looks like, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're wondering.
Yeah.
Just imagine Shaggy, and that's what our coach looked like.
Yeah,
No
that's
joke.
exactly what it looked. I think I have a picture of him, but I won't.
Just literally
put it on there.
just imagine Shaggy, and you have basically just imagine him in real life, and you have our coach.
Yeah,
He was pretty ass. He didn't want to put the effort into it.
it's funny because I remember. Yeah, no, that dude. Oh my God, I told you guys since junior year. That's a lie. You never agreed with us. That's a lie, Danny.
Listen here, Mr. Captain.
Wait, me? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, I was talking to Danny. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm the best captain. We okay. There's like a point where you guys have to agree that I was captain, okay? And I was captain.
He's never agreed with me.
Um,
Daniel? I think
that's
everyone on the
completely
team said that Shaggy was ass.
Yeah. It was funny because we said as a senior prank that we would all have, James and
shut the fuck. Don't even.
I gotta
don't
say
even bring it
this.
up.
Yeah.
No.
As a senior prank, we never ended up doing it because we never went through the whole senior year, I guess. So
I was
as a
down to do it, by the way. I'm just.
I was
pointing
down
that
for it too. That's why I said yo, bring the jar, James, and he had the jar actually, but it was like filled with
Yeah, I
junk
think
jar
there
or
was a-
whatever.
out. It was.
It
filled
made it
with
look like cum
cream.
though. Yeah, it
Yeah,
made it look like cum. So basically, we're gonna get a jar, fill it up with our seminal fluids, and we were gonna give it to him, and then we were gonna like give him like Scooby snacks.
Scooby snacks. We actually had Scooby snacks sometimes for lunch.
Yeah, we
So,
did have
it
Scooby
was-
snacks given to us.
Dude, we were so. What is wrong with us? Jesus. Dude,
We
like,
were so terrible in high school. Holy shit,
I don't even want to just the thought of it.
dude! It was mostly with the boys though. That's it. Like with the boys, like our real side came out or
I
whatever.
mean, it's funny because I guess we had like the joke thought process, like, oh, it's gonna be funny, but
Yeah.
if you didn't really think about it and we actually went through with it, that
Dude,
is fucking
that
disgusting.
would have been horrible. Like actually, that probably would have been like considered like not sexual
Bro.
assault, but that would be like considered bad.
Bro, we probably could have gotten reported and all this other
Yeah.
fucking problems. It could have gotten bad real quick.
Dude, it would have been real bad if we went through with it. Oh my God.
You think we would've-
Yeah.
You think is this jar still there?
Dude, I know my speedos are still in there,
Bro, I know. Yeah, I have like.
and I
Speedos
think I have a
somewhere.
towel in there too as well. We
I
gotta
have
go
my
back at some point.
I think my speedo's still probably hanging there.
Dude, they're
probably
all
not
musty
now.
and shit. They're all gotta be musty as fuck. Oh, there was that time where a rat was swimming in the pool. I think I have the video of it. Oh my God, I gotta show you guys it. Hopefully, I'll probably like plug it in on like the YouTube. video.
Wasn't there a point where there was shit in the pool?
Wait, you gotta tell that one. Wait, do you
Dude.
remember that one?
Yeah, there's two instances, but one of them was just like one of them was rust because
Oh yeah.
it was like rust on the floor, but it genuinely looked like shit.
Yeah.
But I think there was one. There was like, who I think Mark jumped in and he was like, "Oh, what is that?" Ew." And he was like, "What is that?" I think they got the little to
It
clean
was
the
like a
floor,
net. It
the
was like a
fish
kind of like a
net.
fish net. Yeah.
Yeah, they grabbed it and they took it out, and it was legitimate shit.
Yeah.
I think
'Cause-
someone probably jumped
no,
the fucking fence.
Because what happened was that I think that night before, or like when we went back in, there was a trash can in the pool.
oh,
right?
dude, there was always like apples and shit.
So basically, what happened is what I'm guessing. This isn't that no one actually shit in the pool. They shit in the trash can, or they put
And
like
threw-
shit in the trash can, and they fucking
threw
flipped the trash can over, and then it just ended up landing.
Yeah, there was always stuff in the pool. Always. I think once there was a condom in there. It wasn't
A
used.
condom.
but- Yeah, it wasn't used. It was just there.
Oh, dude, there was a story that I was told by like one of the seniors when I was a freshman that, they ended up being they ended up fucking like in an actual pool or whatever. It was super weird. I don't know where the story came from, but it just came up, which was funny. I'm sending you the video right now and I'll put it on the screen. Dude, I think you could see.
I don't really see it.
I think you could see the.
Oh yeah,
mouse
you can see the
swimming.
rat. You can see the rat.
Yeah, the rat. Yeah, let me show it on screen real
He
quick.
do be swimming though.
You do be swimming.
Oh my, dude, there's so much shit in that pool. It
Okay.
was. Oh my god.
Look at the rat. Wait, okay, I'm not even showing that on the screen. Okay, so you guys could barely see it. I think you could hear me screaming actually.
Yeah, the pool is fucking clean as hell right there.
It does. Marco's saying it's a rat. Oh my god.
Dude, there's always something in the fucking pool. Always.
rat. Dude, the rat literally it swam faster than like one of our swimmers. That shit was hilarious. Oh my god.
I remember. I remember. I don't know. Remember we were in the small pool. We were doing those like training drills where we'd be swimming back and forth.
Yeah.
Right? I remember once, like, oh fuck, it was kind of nasty. Sort of. Where
Let's go over.
Guzman came out of the pool and he was missing a nail. His nail came off. You remember
Wait, no, I don't. What the
that? You
fuck?
don't.
Wait.
His pinky nail came out on his foot.
Oh wait, I do. Wait. Oh,
And, and he's like, Runner, you have a bandage? And he's like all relaxed about it. We're like, what happened? And Afu just shows his foot. And we're like, what the fuck? He's like, it's somewhere in the pool. His fucking nail. It's somewhere in there.
Dude, that was so disgusting. There's like so many nail incidents that happen. I have to send you another picture. Remember
Oh, the
Chamoy blood?
Chamoy one? I wasn't
Chamoy
there.
blood.
Yeah. The
Oh wait, you
Chamoy.
weren't there for that, dude? That
I
was like a
wasn't there,
really
no.
memorable moment.
That was freshman year, right?
Yeah,
I wa-
freshman
it
year,
was, like,
and then
early freshman year. I
Yeah, but
joined,
then
like, late.
Chamoy blood part 2 happened as well.
Oh, I think I was there for part 2.
I think there was a part 3 as well at some point. It was a whole trilogy. Hold on, let me find the photo. Joseph sent it to me like not too long ago.
Bro, there's always like something in the pool, or like someone's always fucking like bleeding or some shit.
Oh, dude, I have stories. Oh wait, dude, I was gonna bring up so much more stuff today, but this is like, since we're here, like I would just want to tell every fucking story of the past. I have pictures to go along with the stories. Okay, I have one picture to go along with the story. I think you might remember this one. So, have you ever been high? We'll start with that. Have you ever been high?
Truly no.
No. Okay.
No. Oh my god, I remember this.
Dude. Okay. So there's
But
been
this happened like 2 times. I remember this.
Yeah. It's well.
One was on
Kind
the
of.
bus.
Yeah. One. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna get to both. Okay. You have to go soon. That's fine, bro. So all right. We'll talk about this story then. Then we'll get to the chamoy blood. So I've gotten high 2 times, right? Both off of edibles. And honestly, personally, I feel like edibles are the way to go. I don't like smoking. I've done vape pens before. I personally don't like them. Granted, I think one was laced with something. We don't talk about that, right? So there's this picture here, which I'm gonna show on screen right now. I look like I'm just done. I'm done for the count. Like I'm dead, right? So this is the first time that I ever got high. This is the first time I ever got high, right? At first, I didn't think anything was happening. They said that it was gonna take like 50 minutes to set in, right? So I took the edible, and then we went to like 7-Eleven, and then this is just like a pre-thing. If you guys are ever gonna get high, don't eat before you get high, or eat something very light before you get high. So what I did, I went to 7-Eleven and I bought a hot dog.
Oh, not
Shitty 7-Eleven hot dog.
from 7-Eleven.
Dude. This is bad. It was terrible, right? So I bought a hot dog, and not only that, but I also bought like a Twinkie, if I'm not mistaken, right? Granted, if I just went with the Twinkie, I probably still would have like been throwing up or whatever. But I feel like it was the hot dog that did it. So I start walking back home, and this is like where the vape pen comes in. Like there was like one of my friends' Like he was right there, and he's like, "Yo, you want to take it?" I'm like, "Sure, why not? I'm already gonna get high anyways. I might as well do it." But apparently that shit was like super strong or whatever. And then we were walking back home, and we were going through the alleyway. And once we were like going through the alleyway, this is near your house by the way, because we were at Nathan's. We went over like the alleyway. We took a right, and then I suddenly started feeling like I was just like moving from side to side, like I couldn't really walk straight, right? And I didn't. I think I ran to the house for some reason. I can't remember why I ran, but I ran into the like where his house was, and then I walk in. I start eating the hot dog, and then like I just feel it. Like just my head blanks out. I'm there just sitting, and then I'm like, whoa, how'd I get here? And then my head's just like I just fucking it's moving like this. And then I think one of my friends asked me, "Yo, Alonzo, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yo, dude, I think it's here. I think I got it." Like I'm trying to remember like most of this. And then I kept eating the hot dog, right? And then one of my other friends, he started playing like psychedelic music for the moment. And then I remember that I was just like I was dancing around like a fucking idiot. Like if I didn't know how to walk, like I could try to like do it right now. No, I'm not gonna do it. It's embarrassing. I just started like walking around like if I was like super like half sleepy, but I was just like dancing. I honestly I feel like I got super gay in that moment as well, because I feel like there was a moment where I started like not getting on Adrian, but I started like hugging him, and I know he felt super weird, but I just couldn't stop myself from doing it. Like I just kept like going to him like whatever, like, and then I remember the last bit was this part where I went outside to take a fresh air, a breath of air, and I don't know what happened. Like I don't remember this point at all, but I do remember them helping me up. I don't know how I got to the floor, or like what the fuck happened, but I do remember them helping me up from here. Like, after that, I think this was like a 3 or 4 hour experience. For the first 2 hours, everything was fine and dandy. Then after the second hour, I started throwing up. Like I started throwing everything up. I started throwing up the hot dog. I started throwing up the Tinky that I think I ate. I think I got half of it or whatever. And it was disgusting. Wait, you know what's even like weirder? I ate like weenies because we were gonna go shoot a video. Oh no, wait. Oh my god, everything's coming back to me now. So that day, Nathan didn't have a computer, so he needed me to go over to his house to take my laptop so he could play a tournament, Rivals of Either. It's like this stupid shitty fighting game, right? I went over to his house. We started playing, and then I remember this specifically. Like I started throwing up, and he's like, "Dude, this is why I told you to not give him any, because he was gonna get like this. Like I need to concentrate in this tournament." And I remember he lost or something. So then I started vomiting, and then I think I there was a point where I was sitting in their toilet. I was just sitting there, like not like I wasn't shitting or anything. I was just like I had my pants on, but I was just sitting there. I was like contemplating life. I was sweating so much. And I remember this distinctly as well. Nathan's uncle came in saying, "Yo, is he okay?" Because I look like shit. I look like shit. I needed to use the restroom. So they just dragged me out of the restroom, and then just sat me down on the bed. And from there, I just knocked the fuck out. And then I remember I woke up to Nathan telling me like, "Yo, your mom is calling you or something." I'm like, "Oh fuck, what am I gonna tell her?" So I tried to put on like the best fucking like all right voice of me. I told her, "Hola, qué pasó?" or "What's happening?" Dude, I told her, "Yo, you can pick me up, I guess." And they picked me up like 30 minutes later or something, and I was still feeling like really like woozy or whatever, and I told her that it was because I ate a 7-Eleven hot dog. And
I'm pretty sure it was a 7-Eleven hot dog alone that caused you to throw up.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Those are disgusting.
But well, actually, it was that, and I also think it was because I wasn't drinking a lot of water.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like drinking, because this is where I'm gonna go into like the second high story, whatever. I feel like you need to drink a lot of water, especially if like you eat something like that before or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I went home, and they were like, "Yo, why you look like fucked?" And so it was just I ate a bad hot dog. That's it. That was the first story. This is where this image came out of. Sadly, I don't have any images of my dude. This is such a fucking
11 hot dog.
dude. This is such a good picture though. Everyone's just standing around me, Adrian's holding my hand. It's such a good picture. Oh my god. So there's that. That's the first story.
The second one, honestly, dude,
Why?
I've cried.
Do you remember that one?
The one on the bus?
Yeah.
If it's on the bus, yes.
Yeah,
Oh
it's the bus one.
my
Do you remember that one?
God. Dude.
So let me
You were-
let me start it off, and then you tell it from your perspective, at least what you saw me doing. So basically, what happened? We had just finished a tournament, a water polo tournament, right? And we went in and out, and I think it was before. Yeah, it was definitely before. So before we started the tournament, James gave me like a little strip of like candy, but it was an edible, right? And he said, "Okay, you're supposed to take a strip, but I'll give you half a strip. Let's see if it works, right?" And it didn't work. So after the tournament, I told him like, "Yo, give me another one." It didn't work. We're just like give me something, and then we'll see if it works.
You were like what, like 3?
No, I think I had like two in total. Right. So I took that, and then we went to the In-N-Out, and I remember this pretty vividly because it happened dude, I got so scared. I don't know. I just got like super scared. I was in the booth. Orlando was sitting next to me. I don't know who was sitting, I don't know if it was Ivy or Jessica was sitting in front of me, and then someone else was sitting to the right of them. And then I feel it just comes again. I'm like, oh no. Oh wait, Jason was next to me. Wait, no, Jason was next to me. Orlando was in front. Yeah. So I was like, oh no, not again. Oh, and then everyone were like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, what? I'm like, no. I told Jason, please, no. Don't tell my mom about this. I told him something like that. And oh my god, like I started feeling it, and then at this point, like I got all touchy and everything. I started touching Orlando's ears, and I told him he looked like a Latino Shrek or Mexican Shrek, because he actually looked like a Mexican Shrek to me. I don't know what it was at that point that made me look at him that way, but dude, oh my god, that's what I was thinking. And then I turn around, I look at Saul, and he's like this is at least from what I remember. You just look at me, and you just look at me back, and like we just don't say anything. We just look at each other. And then I remember we were getting out of the In-N-Out, and Jason was like, "Dude, go to the restroom." And he like pushed me to go to the restroom, and I remember that I went into the stall, I unzipped, but I didn't pee because I didn't need to pee. So then I came out like a second after, and Jason was washing his hands. He turned around and just looked at me, and he just started laughing. I started cracking the fuck up. Like it was just like a really weird thing. We walked back into the bus, and then I mean, you can go from there. I don't really remember most of the stuff on the bus because I think I fell asleep at one.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't cut out during this story.
Yeah, you're good.
We'll see. So what I remember is he gave you some, and then he gave me one. He's like, "Ooh, take half."
Oh yeah.
He gave me a full one,
Yeah.
and then I didn't do shit. It just gave me a headache.
Yeah.
It just gave me the whole bus right there. I had a fucking headache.
I feel like most of it was also from like the tournament as well, though.
Yeah, I think it was the bus with air conditioning, right? Like one of those fancy ones.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, all right, yeah. And I remember we were coming back, and this man's fucking high out of his mind, dude. This guy is laughing. He sees a plant, he's laughing at it, bro. Like it was, oh my god, it was something else. We were playing music. We always play music on the way there and the way back from tournaments. Someone always brought a speaker, and we were playing music, and I'm just sitting. I think you were 2 seats in front of me.
Yeah.
2 or 3, one of those. And he's just like upside down, laying back and everything. He's acting like a 5-year-old child.
Dude, I was. Wait, I do remember this part. I had a Marco, like, Marco, you gotta keep giving me water, or else I'm gonna throw up. Like that was like the only thought that went through my head. Like, dude, I gotta drink water, or else I'm gonna throw up. And then I remember he gave me water, and then I thanked them by kicking him. I kept So basically what happened, I was like this, like I was like laid back like this, but like all the way back, and then like I just started kicking him like a fucking kid, like you know how they do it in like airplanes and stuff. Yeah, I just fucking started kicking him, and he's like, dude, stop.
I mean, what I remember is he's just like looking back, and he's like, "So?" He just starts laughing, and then James is there just fucking cracking up, dude. Jason's in the back with his AirPods, laying down,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Dude.
he's like, and I'm just there. Marco is just looking at you. Everyone's laughing. I'm just sitting there, dude. I have a headache at this point.
Yeah.
I have a headache
Dude,
from the fucking whatever James gave me.
I thought you were mad at me.
No, I had a headache. So then the fact you just look at me like, no, and I'm just there with a fucking headache. I'm like, oh, get his way.
Yeah, I was like, so.
You're like, you just turn back around.
Oh my god, dude.
Just imagine like a 5-year-old child acting crazy, and then the mom not doing anything about it. Just
That's what it
imagine.
was.
I wish you
Jesus
had videos or something.
Oh, dude, I don't think any of us took videos. Dude, there was like this big brain thing that happened though. Like, and I remember this like pretty like vividly too. So basically, what happened once we got off of the bus, I actually just walked around. I walked Marco to his house, and then I walked around to like try to get the high off of me. Right. I ended up walking back to the school. It was crazy because I met up with James there. James was walking his dog, and he's like, "Yo, what happened? Like, how was the tournament or whatever?" We just got talking. But basically, what happened in the bus? So we have this like tracking app on our phones, right? With like my whole family. Let's call it Life 360. And if you turn off your GPS, it shows where you were in the last moment where you like turn off your GPS, right? So what I did, I turned it off before we even got close to the school. Like when we were like leaving the in and out, I turned it off. And
Oh,
that was
damn.
so fucking big brain. So if they ever like try to see where I was, I would just tell them, "Oh, I'm still on the way over there." And then like
Yeah.
I called them like in 30 minutes after I got to the actual school, and that's where I was like already pretty set.
Doesn't that have like active tracking though?
If you turn off your GPS, I think it's done. Like it's set.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I know if they look, doesn't it show you like it shows like a map and then a little like character blink
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever
yeah, yeah,
going,
yeah.
going
Yeah.
through the freeway and it shows like what miles per hour you're going.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it
That's
does.
nuts.
Yeah, but at that point, it wasn't updated yet. Like it was a pretty like
Oh, it wasn't that up. Okay.
yeah. This was like last. It was like wait, was it last year or 2 years ago? I don't know. It was either one. But dude, it was such a good fucking time. I had such a good time, and looking back at it now, I it was fucking funny. Holy shit,
All the good times we had.
Oh
I
my
definitely I
God.
missed it.
dude! They were super good times.
All the spike ball and everything.
Oh, spike ball was super nice. We never ended. We were gonna do like a little tournament or something like after.
If we ever gonna get together, I'm gonna buy a spike ball set and I'm gonna
Oh
write down
hell
what we
yeah!
do.
If y'all don't know what spike ball is, it's like this thing. It's kind of like volleyball, I'd say.
Yeah, that shit's fun as hell.
Um,
You need to try it. If you haven't played spike ball, play that.
yeah, it's super
Ace
fun.
type.
It's
Get some
actual like competitive
friends.
sports type of thing and stuff like that.
Yeah. They have like their own Instagram where they do highlights and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot I still follow them and stuff. Um, that was super fun. I don't know if we're gonna add anything on it. I have like some questions that I wanted to save up, but I could save them up for yesterday or for next week's stream.
We can save it for next week.
Yeah.
I think this was supposed to be philosophical and like whatever
Yeah.
they do, but it turned into a more goofy. So.
It's just really good experiences and shit. That was they're super funny.
Yeah.
Super funny to look back on them now, at least.
Yeah.
You got any stories or anything that you have?
Not that I can think of at the moment. I know they're gonna pop into my head. Watch, like tomorrow or later on today is gonna pop into my head, but it's gonna
Yeah.
be too late.
Are you more of a drinking or a smoking or just like a getting high type of guy?
I don't know.
Have you
Never
ever
really
gotten
tried.
drunk or? Oh, you said you didn't get high, right? So have you ever gotten drunk at least?
Yeah.
What?
No. Sorry, no.
You're good.
No.
Yeah, I've never gotten drunk either, but I don't like the taste of anything.
Oh, the beer.
of
Disgusting.
beer.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Or even if it's not beer, like wine. Some wines I can get behind. Like some wines are like pretty decent, but I would, through my own experiences, I would honestly prefer to get high over drunk any day of the week. Plus, if I reacted that way to the first time of me getting high, I was vomiting and everything. How's that gonna be when drinking? When you have like a more chance of like vomiting or whatever, right?
Vomiting, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's that. We'll see at what point. Maybe I'll do like a high stream. Maybe later on in life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like those like clinically proven cards for you to like.
Oh yeah. I think honestly,
Actually
I think
take
they're
out.
easy to get. Just go to doctor, be like, my back.
I know my
hurts.
friend.
We need-"
I know my friend or my cousin. I think has one, and like he
Yeah.
he gets it like approved or whatever
They're not that hard to get.
legally,
yeah.
of course. Yeah.
You could tell them, oh, I think I have ADHD, and then if they say, oh,
Ooh.
and if the doctor agrees with you, he'll give you weed, and if not, just tell him, hey, my back hurts, and it hurts, give me
Wait.
weed.
I could actually go with the ADHD one, and I could also get approved to see if I have ADHD or not. Think about it. Big brain.
Yeah, I mean, but you have to
Big
wait until
fucking
you're
brain.
21.
Wait, is it
'cause you're
21?
not- Yeah, it's 21.
What is the age? I thought it was 18.
No, they changed it.
A weed
It's
card.
21. To get a weed card.
Is that what they're called?
It's 21. I don't know. I'm pretty sure
Medical
it's 21.
marijuana age requirement.
I'm pretty sure it's
Um,
21. Because
I'm
they
at least.
ID
Oh, it
you.
is 21. Yeah.
Yeah, they ID you. So you have to wait. I guess you and your ADHD have to wait.
Yeah, we have to wait 3 years or 2 years if we're not counting this one.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait till I'm 21. But I also could wait because holy fuck, I don't want time to go by that fast.
Yeah.
It's been a struggle already till 18.
Mm.
But this is fucking super fun. Holy shit! But you are 22 though. Oh yeah, I am 22. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a thing that I told them that I was 22. I was lying to someone. Actually, okay. Think of it's okay. I'm just gonna bring up this is the last topic of the week. I need to bring this up before it's gonna stay on my mind if I don't. It's about lying. We talked about it a little bit last week, but I just need your answers. I need your input, and then we could leave it at there. So
Okay.
first question: is it okay to lie?
It's a situational thing.
Okay, I agree.
If you you lied, not
He died. But I agree with him. It is a situational thing. I personally feel like it's a situational thing. At least most of the time it is. Oh, never mind. Yeah. So I personally think that it's a situational thing. I tend to lie a lot, right? But I feel that I do it for a purpose, and that purpose is usually for trying to save the other person from like the actual truth, I guess. Or,
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. Okay. So what were you saying about like situational thing?
I'm pretty sure you were saying it. Oh, just to like save them from like the truth.
Yeah.
And like I think that's the only time it's appropriate.
The thing is,
like,
it
lie.
sounds stupid, right? Save them from the truth or whatever. Like, oh, just let them hear the truth or whatever. But sometimes people can't hear the truth, or
They can't handle it.
yeah, they can't. It's not. Well, yeah, they can't handle it or whatever. But I personally think that it's okay to lie most of the time. And that fits in with the second question: when is it okay to lie? And it's your situational, really. And then this one is like a thing that I struggle with most of the time. Like I said, I get caught lying, or someone tells me, "Hey, it's not okay to lie." So I think to myself, am I selfish for lying for my own benefit? Like, think about that question for a little bit. Like,
Yeah. Okay. No, I get it.
yeah,
So, am I selfish for lying for my own benefit? I think just everyone naturally is inclined to be greedy.
okay,
to-
I
to
agree.
put it.
Yeah.
So when you lie, obviously to put it your own benefit, right? You want the best for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you lie, obviously to make it this situation better for yourself. I mean, obviously there's certain back to the situation thing. I think like there's certain stuff where it's not okay, but like I can't really think of an example right now, but like usually lying to I guess to give yourself the benefit. I don't really see a problem with that, dude. It's just everyone's naturally greedy.
Yeah,
Everyone's naturally, just like everyone's naturally just type of person. Like if they claim they aren't, that's a lie.
definitely. It's definitely a lie. I see it in that way too, but I feel like with the way that I see it, if I get to lie about something and it's gonna work out for me if I lie, why wouldn't I lie? Why would I take
Exactly.
why would
Yeah.
I take the harder route if I could just lie about it and make it better for myself?
Exactly.
So that's how
I
I
think
see
the
it.
reason people really don't like lying is because it makes it harder, right? Because it comes out. Let's say you lie and then the truth comes out. It
Yeah.
makes the situation more
That's-
difficult to handle.
Yeah, that's true. I agree on that.
So I
point.
think
Like,
that's the only reason people
it's kind of like
have
the
vigil.
boy who cried wolf or whatever. If you ever get caught in a lie, I feel like everyone like your trust just starts like going out the window or whatever, and
Yeah.
that's where like you gotta like kind of get some shit together along those lines, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, in general, I think lying is situational and it's fine in certain cases. But if you lie just to lie, if you're just
No.
naturally like a liar, no, come on.
Yeah, I agree. Like
You're not trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna lie. So
Yeah. And then the last question: is it okay to lie to someone else to help them achieve happiness or some sort of fulfillment? I'm gonna give my own input on this first. I think that um, I think that it's okay to lie to someone, to even if it makes them feel good, and I love this person, I'm gonna lie to them,
Yeah.
especially if like that, if that's what they want to hear, I'm gonna let them hear it, because
Yeah.
if this is kind of like the whole like hype yourself up or no one else is gonna hype you up. There's a reason why I hype myself up, is because no one else is gonna fucking hype me up, right? And some people may see it as me being conceited. No, I'm not conceited. I just love myself enough to not let my mental health degrade because no one else is, helping me out through life, you know.
Yeah. Hmm.
So if I were to lie to someone else by telling them, "Oh, you're the best," even though I'm the best, right? You're the best, or you're like this, you're that. Like, I would do that any day of the week just to see them smile, or just to like see them like move on with their lives. And like, let's say they have doubts about
Yeah. Yeah.
themselves, I just throw it out the window and say that, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're like great," or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I sort of, it's an like agree disagree thing for me. I'm like 50-50 on this. Like, I think it's okay, if you lie to make them happy, but I think there's a certain point. Uh, did this shit cut out again? No, maybe.
You're here. You're here. Hello.
Did it cut out? Because I was sort of rambling.
No, you're here. I was hearing you.
Oh, you were hearing me?
Yeah. I was hearing you.
Okay, I was rambling. Okay. What was it? It's a 50-50 thing where it's okay, to make someone smile, right? Make your day better.
Yeah.
I also think there's a certain point where you're just giving them false happiness, and I don't know, I'm sort of like 50-50 on it, but I mean, I drive more towards, it's more 51-49.
Okay. That's a
More
good way to put it.
Yeah, because I'm more slightly tilted towards, lying to make that person's day better,
Yeah.
or making them happy. But there's also that part of me that's like, oh, like I completely lied to this person just to make them happy, when and honestly, I probably don't care.
The thing
But,
is, the way that I see it is, if you lie to them at some point, you're not going to be lying to them all the time, right? There's some point of validation, especially like, let's say like in a relationship, right? There's some point of validation that has to come in. You're not gonna like go into, especially like if you're being like sarcastic or anything, you're not gonna go into the relationship saying, "Oh, you're stupid," or "You look bad, but you're so like cute," or whatever, or some stuff like that. Like, that's not what they would like to hear. They want to hear all like the valid stuff, or at least in my experiences, they want to hear all like the validation first. They want to feel good about themselves, so you're gonna make them feel good about themselves, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But eventually you're gonna let them see like the true thing. At least I have, and like I've let them like know, or like my past relationships, I've said like, "Yo, you do have these flaws, but I still love you for who you are," or like you're great because of this, or whatever, even if there are these flaws. Like, it doesn't matter. But of course you're not gonna be lying to them throughout the whole thing. And okay, let me rephrase that a little bit. There are times where you're gonna lie, sometimes to save your own ass, right?
Yeah.
But not all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
You shouldn't lie about your feelings for someone else. Yeah, I personally
Agree with that.
I agree with that. Yeah, like, you shouldn't lie. If you don't really like the person, you should say that, like, out of the blue, or if they're just not catching on, you should just like let them know, or something along those lines as well. You shouldn't you shouldn't lead someone on.
Exactly.
That's stuff that I gotta follow myself as well, because I did that for quite a bit in my high school years, and it did not feel good. I mean, it felt good at the beginning, like, oh, this dude, oh my god, what is wrong with me?
He's looking back.
Dude, I'm looking back on it now, but like, I'm just thinking about what the fuck I just said there. Like, it felt good. There's like this last thing. This is gonna be the last thing. It's not a question or anything, but it's something I saved up. It's gonna sound super fucked, but hopefully I can explain myself well enough for you to understand at least what I say, and people in chat or whatever, and people who watch this. So basically, I wrote down that I write in like a diary sometimes. I just write down like stuff, like we talked about this with Kuro last week. Basically what I wrote down, I said, I think I like breaking people's feelings. I don't know what it is. It's kind of a thrill, and I know it's fucked up, but holy shit, it feels good. I wrote it down in the moment, right? How you doing, Meg? I wrote that down in the moment, and let me just explain what I mean by about that. So basically what I mean is that there's a sort of thrill that comes from, let's say you're leading someone on. If you think about it, it's kind of like they're on your this sounds so fucked. I don't know how to say this without sounding fucked. Bear with me while I explain this, right? it's kind of like they're on your leash, right?
Okay.
Or actually, I think this is like where like a simping thing will like come from. Um, let's say, because some girls, at least like most girls that I know of, they go. Sometimes they keep someone around just for the compliments, you know,
Oh yeah.
just
Validation. Yeah.
for just for the validation, just so they feel good about themselves. At least I've had those experiences where I've done it or where I have it done to myself. But that's, I get why they do that, and like I understand that, but for some reason I can't stop it, even though I know it's fucked because I've been in that position before. I don't know if you can like relate to me at any point or like understand what I mean at all, but I don't know how to stop it. It feels like a sort of a thrill to do that, I guess, kind of.
Uh, honestly, I kind of don't really like understand. Uh,
You don't understand what I mean?
no, I don't understand like how do I put it? Like your emotions behind it. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I mean I think it's kind of weird. It's kind of messed up, right? To lead people
Yeah.
on just validations and all this stuff like that,
Mhm.
compliments and all this stuff. But I think it's just going back to the thing. It's just natural. And you just want to be. Everyone wants to be complimented.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be validated. Everyone wants to be this goddess or god, whatever,
Yeah.
right? So leading someone on like that just to seek that validation, is just not completely right. But I guess the thought process behind it, or the background, I guess, makes sense. But the actual action of doing it is
Yeah.
not.
I agree with you. And the thing is, I'm not like, I don't like doing it, but I can't stop myself from doing it. Like sometimes I catch myself doing it and then I think about it like, yo, why the fuck did I do this? Like, and the thing is, I feel like my love is enough. My love to myself is enough, right? Like you see me saying to myself, "Oh, I love myself," or like I'm the best.
The best.
Yeah. Like I do all this shit because again, no one's gonna hype me up but me. Um,
Exactly.
but then I look for that validation in others as well, and I feel like that's just like a natural thing. But I shouldn't be doing it. I personally think that it's a bad thing, but that's just a question to pose to the public, I guess. Actually, this is a thing that I was gonna like propose to you. How do you feel since these podcasts are lives? How do you feel like taking like some questions from like the
From I was actually
from the
gonna,
stream?
yeah, I was gonna tell you that. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't mind if we like do some chat interaction and stuff like that, like post questions.
Yeah.
So then chat also like interacts with it too.
Yeah, that'd be super cool. We could do something like that next week.
Yeah.
I'm with that. But I
But
think
on that question, I guess we could leave that question. We'll give him a full week to think about it.
yeah. If you guys haven't already followed the YouTube channel, I will post a link in chat. So you guys can go and follow that. We're gonna be uploading the videos, pretty consistently, I guess, from the streams, of course. So once we finish the streams, usually we'll upload them at some point during the week coming.
I don't think we don't have like an upload schedule.
No, we don't have an upload schedule, but we do have a streaming schedule, which is usually around like 11:30, 11, or stuff like that every Wednesday. And there's
We'll
a
figure
YouTube
it
link
out.
if you guys want to follow. Yeah, we'll figure out a time or something.
Yeah.
But that was episode 3 of Padding the Runtime. I'm your host, Serene Jr. And
Co-host Baul Bombales.
Baul Bombales. Y'all take care, and we'll see you guys at the same time next week.
Next
Take
week,
care.
yes sir.
Peace out.
Later.